That's a very immature way of thinking. And the simplest way I can put it is, if you're your own individual human, how are you allowing somebody else to control how you feel and how you act? I'm out on a walk and I was thinking about this topic on my way here, but I got my backpack on. It's about 12 pounds in there. And when you walk with a backpack on, it's called rucking. There's like weight in the backpack, so you have this weight hanging off your back and it's kind of forcing your whole body to overcompensate and engage like your core, your back, your shoulders. And it's a nice little workout, so I've been enjoying this. But I was thinking, there's almost never a time where being a bag is justified. Like, everybody goes through things, everybody's going through something, but there's never a reason to walk around mad at the world or go outside in a bad mood and have an attitude with people. Like, it's never justified. And I mainly say this because, yes, as a kid you might not have like the tools or like an understanding of how to make yourself feel better, like what's gonna make you feel better, what things you can do to improve your mood. But as you get older, you kind of like, you should want to learn and you should know the things that you can do to make yourself not be a bag to people, but also how to understand what's going on in your head and work through things, whether it's by yourself or with friends or family or whatever it is. There's always some tools. So that's one side of it, where you're just not in a good mood and you take that out on people, or you act differently around your friends or your family without really giving them an explanation. And some people who are like more in tune, they may understand like you're going through things, and that's good. Like, it's good to have people like that who you don't have to tell like, hey, I'm going through something, so this is why I'm acting like that. Like, they just know you. Like, that's good. But it's also good to just communicate. Like, that's the mature thing to do. And I have this thing where I really don't like to be in a bad mood around people, so I'll like kind of let people know I'm not in a good mood, and then I'll work on that, like however I need to work on it. And lately it's been working out, like a lot more recently it's been working out, or it's been like going on walks, how I'm doing right now. So one way you can channel your energy differently when you're feeling anger or irritation or confusion or sadness or whatever, it's just to put that energy into moving your body. So just working out or just going for a walk or whatever you enjoy doing that's like physical activity, just do that. But also there's just like the magic of journaling. I don't know how it works. I feel like I've been telling you all this. I don't know how journaling works, but it does work. And people can journal in different ways. Like, you can really just sit down and write or type everything that comes to your mind without like a clear beginning or end. It doesn't have to be a well-written essay, but you can always just sit down and like type or write for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 30 minutes or an hour, however long. And it doesn't have to be like proper grammar or make sense to anybody else. Just get it out of your head, you know? Or you might be the type of person that needs to be around people that will get you out of whatever mood you're in and have you feeling better about yourself. Like that one friend you can call on and they're gonna make you laugh, or like make you go out and enjoy yourself, have a good time. Like, there's so many tools as an adult or like as a person with a conscience that you can utilize. There should be no reason, like, you know, every time you're in a bad mood that you should be taking it out on somebody else, or, you know, making people feel bad about themselves. And the other side to that is just, I hear people say, well, he was rude to me, so I'm gonna be rude back to him. That's a very immature way of thinking. And the simplest way I can put it is, if you're your own individual human, how are you allowing somebody else to control how you feel and how you act? Like, above all the other ways I can think about that, I think that's the way that really has me unwilling to match people's energy. Like, I'll never match someone's energy. I'm gonna feel how I feel and I'm gonna act how I act because I'm my own person. And somebody being rude or whatever it is not gonna make me change how I feel and how I act. Go into this little area. Oh, look at these pretty flowers. But yeah, also as a mature person, whether you're like a teenager or an adult or whatever, just if you have your own conscience, it's very important to be aware that everybody is on a different portion of their journey in life. So while you may know that you can't let other people affect how you feel, other people may not know that. Or you may know that it's not good to take things out on other people. It's good to deal with your emotions either with yourself or with people that you love. You may know that, but other people may not be that mature yet. So whenever somebody around you is acting immaturely, it's, even though you shouldn't act that way, it's good to know, okay, they may not be mature enough, or they may have slipped up a little bit today, and they may have lost some control today. It's good to give people grace sometimes, especially if it's somebody that you love, like a friend, family, or somebody you're in a relationship with. Just understanding that everybody is human, and we're gonna slip up sometimes, and we're gonna be immature sometimes because we haven't learned yet. But even though you can understand why people are acting a certain way, it doesn't mean that you should let that affect you. Just be conscious enough and be mature enough to understand what they may be going through or how they may be feeling without it letting it affect your day and how you're feeling in that moment. But yeah, I feel real bad whenever I'm in a bad mood and I like slip up and let it affect how I'm interacting with other people. Me personally, I'm an introvert and I love dealing with my problems on my own. I'm that type of person. So sometimes I'll just, take a moment, go away, deal with my thoughts, get myself together, whether I need to like exercise it out or write it out, and then I'll come back, communicating like, I was feeling this way. Sorry if it made you feel any type of way, but I'm feeling better now. And that's just, mature dialogue, mature communication. It's good to learn how to be that kind of person. So I encourage you all to figure out what works for you whenever you're in a crappy mood, because it'll make your relationships a lot better. It really will. Like just taking accountability or responsibility for how you've acted or how you're feeling, and then changing what you're doing so you're better. It's amazing. You'll feel more pride in yourself. Your relationships will be stronger. People, they notice your effort and your maturity. Yeah, overall it just makes life a lot easier. But I hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. Chat with y'all soon. Bye.